Welcome to Father and Son, and once again Son's not here. He's gone to Aspen skiing for 2 weeks. It's nice to be some people. There's a few things on. The footy starts tomorrow night. I'll be there with bells on. I'm also going to see the Storm on Friday night for the first time and go to that stadium, which I haven't seen, so I'll be able to give you a rundown next week. My football tips will be up tomorrow, along with a few racing tips for the weekend. A big program at Rose Hill. We're only a week away from the Golden Slipper. Turning to more serious stuff just for the minute, I see that the US have approached Australia to even tighten our defence relationships even closer. I think this is a very, very good thing to do because it might help Australia save a lot of money. If the US are going to be up there in Darwin, up in the north, surely Australia doesn't have to provide as much equipment and defence expenditure in that area because the US will be there. They'll obviously be able to work with the US. And a week or so ago I had lunch with a man who was the departmental head of defence in the federal government. And I said to him, there must be a lot of waste in that Department of Defence. I said, if you wanted to save 10% of the budget in defence, what would you do? And he came back straight away and said, well, the problem in defence is everything's taken on a committee basis. All the decisions are taken by committees because you've got the 3 armed services, Army, Navy, Air Force, and then you've got all the bureaucrats. So for every decision, they all sit round and have committee meetings. He said, if we could cut out the meetings and just assign one person to be responsible for the job and then let him go around and consult with all these groups, we could save 10% of the budget. That's in the billions. So that's a good thing to know, and I think that this closer unity with the United States, we should be able to save a lot more. That's the serious side of the day. Julia's been up in Korea. I don't know whether these talk fests are much use, but at least she mixed it with Obama and they're fairly good friends, but I'm not sure what comes out of it at all. It was all about making sure that some of these materials are safely transported. So much for that. On a lighter note, I'm off to Geelong on Friday to speak to the 500 Club down there. All the Geelong people, they're very good supporters of the Liberal Party, so I'm down there speaking at a big luncheon at the Geelong Club. And tonight I'm going across to see my friend Neil Roberts' paintings. Neil Roberts, of course, was a Brownlow medalist, captain of St Kilda back in the 50s and 60s, a great footballer. And he also led the Antarctic Division, Australia's Antarctic Division back in the 70s. Now he's taken to full-time painting of the Albatross and all the birds that are found in the Antarctic. He's got an exhibition on at 401 Collins Street, Gary Morgan's gallery, and all of the proceeds from his paintings go to save the Albatross. The long-line fishing that's done in the Antarctic is capturing the Albatross, and it's over 1,000 of them are killed a year. So it's very worrying, and the Albatross is now becoming a rare species. So if you can get along to 401 Collins Street, the exhibition will be on for the next couple of weeks, worth doing. And we'll all be there tomorrow night to see the Blues beat the Tigers, we hope. Bit of a worry, we've got 3 of our top backmen out. And I backed Cruiser this week at 100 to 1 to win the Brownlow. I think it's a good bet. It's probably about a 20 to 1 chance. I think he'll have a great season with the Blues. All right, that's it for this week. I haven't got time to gas bag on with, so we'll see you all next week.